Hey, it's Joy. Recently, I got an alert on my car that my driver's side safety restraint system was faulty. So I had to take it into Tesla to get it checked out and replaced. While I was at it, I decided to see what maintenance items that I haven't done in a while and decided to get pretty much everything done as well. Now, my 2018 Tesla Model 3 was built in June 2018, and it is now June 2025. So this car has been in service and under my ownership coming up 7 years. My car is out of basic warranty, so all of these repairs and maintenance items that I recently did, I've actually had to pay them out of my own pocket, kind of, and I'll explain why in a little bit. There are many of you who have had your Tesla for a while now, and you're probably wondering how much it would cost to repair some items or perform some of these maintenance items at Tesla. So I decided to share in this video what I did and how much Tesla charged me so that you have an idea of what to expect when your car is out of warranty and you may have to do some of these items. Now, keep in mind though that I am in LA, so our price is probably more expensive compared to other states. And also there are items you can easily do on your own without Tesla, or take it to a third-party service place where they may charge less than Tesla in terms of labor. So again, this is just to give you a reference point on what I did and how much they cost. The part where I had to pay out of my pocket, but kind of not, was because, for full transparency, I've accumulated enough rewards or referral dollar amount from Tesla that I actually didn't pay any of these on my own. And my Tesla referral covered all of these. So without further ado, let me share with you the items that I repaired and maintained on my car and how much they cost. Okay, first up, the front left safety restraint system fault. I took it into Tesla. Actually, this happened within the first 2 years of my ownership as well, when the alert came on and told me that my front left safety restraint system had an issue. And I was freaking out, thinking that there's a safety hazard. But after I took it into Tesla, they told me it's totally safe, it's fine. And at that time, the sensor underneath my seat was faulty, so they replaced it. And later on, I chatted with mechanics, like regular auto mechanics, who came on to that video on this channel and told me that it is very common for all cars to have a faulty sensor underneath the seat. So don't be alarmed if you ever get that alert. You're not in danger. The safety restraint system still works. The seatbelt still works. It's just the way they termed this that would freak you out a little bit. So this time I took it back to Tesla. They did a low voltage circuit integrity check, and that was $185.50. So after that check, they came back saying that the sensor that was replaced 5 years ago now, that sensor still works fine. However, this time my driver's side seat harness needed to be replaced. So they removed it and replaced it for a total of $370, $369.80, so around $370. And so for the safety restraint system fault repair that I had to do this time, it came out to be a total of $555.30, including parts and labor. So that was the first expense. Now, I did ask my service advisor when I took the car in, and I explained to him that I had this issue 5 years ago, and I'm like, oh, it's just the sensor. Maybe the sensor needs to be replaced again. And he came back saying that no, you didn't need to replace the sensor. And I asked how much the sensor replacement might be, and the advisor told me the sensor would have been anywhere between $200 to $300. So just to give you an idea, if I had to have that sensor replaced on top of this, that would be like an additional close to $300 on top of that. So this is the ballpark for the safety restraint system fault repair. Oh, hey, by the way, if you're curious how your Tesla's battery is doing, log on to recurrentauto.com and generate a free report. Recurrent Auto gives you insights into your battery's health as well as real-world range info based on your battery's age and usage. Moreover, Recurrent Auto also gives you an estimated market value of your Tesla. So if you're ever thinking about selling it, you will be able to negotiate for the best price possible. Or if you're thinking about buying a used EV, with this information, you will make sure that you won't get an EV lemon. So log on to recurrentauto.com and get your free report today. So let's take a look at the maintenance items that I've done. I did the AC desiccant replacement, cabin air filter replacement, tire rotation, wiper blades replacement, as well as windshield camera area position cleaning. So now let me show you how much they cost. The tire rotation, that was $0 because I took it back to the shop, the tire shop where I bought the tires from. And you get free tire rotation if you buy your tires there. So that was $0. And the big item that I had to do was the AC desiccant bag replacement. I found out through that maintenance menu that item was overdue for a year. I should have that done in 2024. So 2024 and 2023, I think year 5 and year 6, I barely had any maintenance done, except for the control arms that I had to replace. So the AC desiccant bag replacement came out to be $255, $254.50. And then during that process, they had to get the refrigerant out. So they also went ahead and did AC refrigerant recovery and recharge for $291.50. So now my AC feels like when I first got the car 7 years ago. So the entire AC service that I did came out to be $546. And then my air filters, they were also overdue for 2 years. So they were replaced, a pair, for $77.70. I also went ahead and had them check the brake fluid, and that was $26.50. My wiper blades, windshield wiper blades, they're also overdue for replacement for 2 years. That came out to be $65.90. And then just to get the whole shebang, I opted in for the windshield camera area precision cleaning. So it's the front camera housing up here on your windshield. That one was $63.60. And then in addition to that, I noticed that I would lose cellular signal quite frequently in the last month or so. So they ran a cellular board diagnostics. That one was $217.30. And I think they discovered some wires that were kind of loose, so it wasn't powering the cellular board. So after they did that diagnostics, they opened it up and check out the wiring and whatnot. Now I don't have any cellular disconnection issue. So that one again was $217.30. So altogether, with the safety restraint system repair, the cellular board diagnostics, those are kind of like repair, and then the maintenance items, the AC service, air filters replacement, brake fluid check, windshield wiper blades replacement, and the camera precision cleaning, everything came out to be roughly $1,600. So there you have it. Year 7, I spent $1,600 to do some maintenance and repair of my car. But like I said, a lot of these things, if you're fine with it, you don't have to do, like the AC service. If you're not running AC all the time like I do, don't worry about that. If you don't have any issues with your front camera, don't worry about that. Windshield wiper blades, you could actually replace it yourself. I've done a video in the past showing that, so you can totally do that. The air filters, some people, you can replace it yourself, but just for me, I don't have the proper tools to open up the panel that's underneath the by the passenger seat. So I've always had this replaced by somebody, but you can definitely do that on your own. And the brake fluid check, it's like $26, under $30. You can totally get that done. It's not a big issue. So there you have it. This is the cost roughly of all the different maintenance items listed on that maintenance menu. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you in the next one, and God bless you.